guys, welcome to Brandy's Little Reads. So this is my second attempt at making this video, so forgive me. This is in two parts. So the first part that I did was for Brandy's Middle Reads, which will be for 8 to 12, 13-year-olds, sort of educational books. I'm trying to pair books that I think would be really great to complement what's going on right now as far as all the homeschooling and sort of the not full class schedule that children are experiencing right now. So I wanted to give some books that were educational and fun, yet they weren't so educational that kids didn't want to do them, and they would, hopefully complement some of the things that are already going on and encourage kids to go outside. So we have a really nice children's nonfiction section upstairs, and so that you hear is William Thomas. Quiet for just a minute, please. Thank you. So we have a pretty extensive children's nonfiction section upstairs. We're pretty proud of that. We're pretty excited about what we've created and all the books that we have. And so I've been pulling books that I really enjoy that I think would be great for this. These books right here are really fun. I love this collection. I would say this collection would be anywhere from ages probably 4, 5, 6, read with the parent, gone over with the parent, done in small sections, all the way up through probably 8, 9, and 10 even. And they're the 100-question books. So there are 100 questions about, and then it has the subject matter. So in this case, it's a whole line. So I don't feel like it really represents the book by the outside. I really, really enjoy this series. I think it's really fun. I recommend it to parents everywhere. The cover seems a little childish. The book is not childish. So just remember that. The book is very educational. It has really great facts in it. So this one's 100 questions about bugs, and it comes with all of the answers as well. And so I'm back. Sorry. I have a 5-year-old just banging and making all sorts of music up there. So so this, like, for instance, you'll open it up, and this will show you how I feel like it doesn't necessarily mirror the outside. So it says it takes a village, and it talks about how ants make all of their village underground, and talks about it, and then bees and different things with the honeycomb. And so it'll say, like, how does a colony get started? And then it gives you the answer to that. So it just goes on and on. I really like this. So the next one that I'm going to show you is 100 questions about the human body. So this is a really great one. It'll, for instance, talk about muscle power, muscle cells, shortened and contracted, the skeletal muscle, the smooth muscle, and is it the cardiac muscle? And it talks about, like, what they're used for, how they're good, what their functions are, and things like that. So then the next one in the series is 100 questions about rocks and minerals, and I love crystals, so this one really appeals to me. So this one's like slate, pumice, and coal, and the difference in those, sedimentary rocks, fantastic fossils, talks about, like, how we have those, and there'll be questions. So what can fossils teach us? This one is crystal shaped, super cool crystals. How does a crystal form? And then it gives you all of the answers. Really, really fun. This one's 100 questions about oceans. So this one talks about things like superstars of the sea, and it lists, like, why they're superstars and what they do. So then you see there's questions, and then the answer. The question's usually like one little thing, and then the answer is quite big, explaining it. 100 questions about extreme weather. I like this one. Bolt out of the blue. Let's see. Freak fog and startling smog. And it talks about the difference between the two and what causes them, how they appear, and why they're interesting. 100 questions about dinosaurs. This is good for all of our... So, I mean, like, the cover seems really childish, but then when you get inside, it's got all of these great things. So it'll say... let's see, Home Sweet Home. Let's see, let's look at a good example. So, I want to just pick one here. What did pterosaurs eat? So, like pterodactyls, like all of those. Some pterosaurs would swoop low over water, gobbling up fish. Pterodostro and it helps you say that. Had teeth that acted like as a comb and filtered out mini morsels. And so then it would go over that and all the different like types of pterodactyls and all different types of pterosaurs. So very fun. The last book is a little bit older. It probably should have been my last video, but it didn't go as much as this one. I just pulled this. This is kind of new to us, and it's called Who Got Game? Baseball, amazing but true stories. And so if you have somebody that's like really into sports, it's probably, I mean, it's educational to read a nonfiction book about something sports. So when I open this up, it's really fun. It has some illustrations inside of it. I'm not sure I'm absolutely in love with the illustrations, but this is okay. So then it'll go over, it'll have one particular famous baseball person, and then it'll talk about something. So Huey Jennings, and then the unfortunate luck of Huey Jennings, and then it'll go into Who Got Game, and then some sensational stories. So it'll go into that. So it's this whole very descriptive thing. And this is most and least attended games in MLB history. So it's got all of this. So anyway, I just think it's fun because it's educational, but it's still going to entertain. And I think that that's really important right now. That'll help keep some of the stress, anxiety, and blues away. So I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. Thank you for loving on us. Till next time.